Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So please excuse today's level of not caring. I have a migraine and I've already taken medicine and I've been sleeping for like 2 hours, but I cannot sleep anymore, so I figured I would just make a video. So I know I look a little bit today, but we're just gonna have to get over it because this is the best I could do. Today I thought I would join in on the Reading Rush Challenge. So the Reading Rush Challenge is essentially a series of 7 prompts in which you pick books to fit the prompts, and then there's a week in July which you try and read all 7 books. I cannot guarantee that I will be able to read 7 books in a week, but I definitely am going to try, and I'm excited to do so. So let's go ahead and get started. So I apologize, but the dog is going to be in and out of the shot. I can't control her. So if you watched my last video, it was a bookopoly in which I chose 4 books for my TBR for the month of July, but kind of just the next 4 books that I'll read. So I didn't know about this reading challenge before I filmed that video, so I incorporated those books into the reading challenge and then added a few new ones. So let's go ahead and go through the prompts. So the first prompt is a book with purple on the cover, and for that I chose If My Body Could Speak by Blythe Baird. This is a slam poetry collection by one of my favorite slam poetresses, Blythe, and I am excited to dive into it, and of course it has a purple cover. This dog, I don't even know if this footage is going to be usable. Cinder, can you just chill for like 10 minutes? Also, just so we're aware, the book currently has dog slobber and dog hair right here on the front, so that's great. So the next prompt is read a book in the same spot the entire time. So you pick one spot to read a book. You don't have to read the entire book in one sitting, but you do have to read the entire book in one spot, if that makes sense. So for that, I chose The Impossibility of Us by Katy Upperman. I figured this would be a relatively easy book to get through in one sitting or a couple of sittings. It's a book written in verse, and I am super excited to dive into it. So the next prompt is read a book that you meant to read last year. And for that prompt, I chose City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I meant to read the series last year. However, I never got around to it. So I am looking to read the rest of the series at least partway through this year. And City of Ashes is the next book. The next prompt is read an author's first book. And I don't have it with me. It's over at my parents' house. But for that prompt, I chose Arrowheart by Rebecca Skye. I pre-ordered Heartstruck and it has shipped. So obviously I need to finally sit down and read Arrowheart so I can then read the sequel, Heartstruck, and that is the goal. And I've heard nothing but great things about Arrowheart, so I am super excited. The next prompt is read a book with a non-human main character, and for this prompt I chose This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab. Victoria Schwab. This book has a monster main character as well as a human main character, so fits the prompt. The next prompt is pick a book with 5 or more words in the title, and for that I chose 10 Things I Can See From Here. I've had this book forever. It has mental health representation, it has anxiety representation, and I have heard nothing but good things about it, and so I am excited to finally... So I don't know where I left off before Cinder once again interrupted me, but I've heard that 10 Things That I Can See From Here, is that the full title, has anxiety representation, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I am super excited to finally dive into it, as I have owned this book for a few years now. And the final prompt is read and watch a book to movie adaptation. And for me, I have chosen P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. I read To All the Boys I've Loved Before last month or the month before. It was last month. I read that book last month, and I have not seen the movie yet because I've heard that it's based on the first 2 books. So this is the second book in the series, and then after I read it, I will finally be able to watch the movie that everyone raves about. So those are all of the books that I have for this prompt or challenge. I'm super excited. I've never done like a readathon or a reading challenge before, So I'm super excited to take part, and I can't wait to see what I'm actually able to accomplish. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see if I actually do complete this TBR, because I'm really hoping that I do. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Can you hear that? It's the dog drinking all the water that she didn't want until I turned the camera on. So the reading rush challenge. Cinder, hi. You just interrupted me. Over here. Away. Thank you. So the first prompt is a book with purple on the cover. Oh, wait. Cinder. Oh my god. I'm trying to film. Hey, I'm trying to film. No! Damn it. The next prompt is read a book. The sixth prompt is pick a word with 5. Now, the real question is, can I film a thumbnail that Cinder is not in? Just so we're aware, Cinder left the room. As I said that, oh my god, I'm done with you.